Hey guys, welcome back to JR14. Here I am with another video for you guys today, and we're back with the Model 3, and we're going to be changing up something on the interior. So without further ado, let's get started with the video right now. So guys, as you guys already know, we've done a lot of different things on the Model 3 on the interior aspect. And one of the things that a couple things that we have done is we did the floor mats, we've done the LED lighting door sills, as well as the LED ambient lighting inside the car, in the center console and on the dashboard. But as you guys already know from previous videos that I've mentioned this numerous times, this wood on the dashboard and on the doors has to go. It doesn't go with anything on this interior. It sticks out like a sore thumb, and I don't like it. I never liked it. I always wanted to change it the day that I got the car. It's one of my things that I absolutely hate about this car. And yeah, I have to go ahead and change that today. So today I'm gonna shout out to the guys over at Yezlak. Yezlak sent me some matte carbon trims for the doors as well as the dashboard to replace these guys. So we're going to unbox it. Obviously it's all in here. We're going to unbox it, and then we're going to go ahead and get them installed. It's actually very easy to install these. So let's go ahead, crack that box open, and then let's get this installed. It's styrofoam, so it's not going to scratch the paint. Okay. One more. All right. So like I said, we got the doors. We got the doors, and we got the dash. So I'm gonna pull off one of the doors now. At this point, you can just rip it off. Let's take a look. See what we got. Ooh, there it is. Look at that. Yes. Got some stuff down in there for a second. It matches the wing perfectly. So it's just held on by 3M. You're just gonna stick these over the original ones. But look at this weave, bro. Look at the carbon. And it matches the trunk. Hang on, I'm gonna show you, give you this up close and personal. This is the lip spoiler, also from Yezlak, by the way. And look at the comparison. Look at that. It all matches perfectly. Look at that. All matches perfectly. Oh, I can't wait to get this installed. It's gonna clean up the interior. I can't wait. Well guys, I'm gonna set you guys on the interior, and I'm gonna show you how to pretty much stick these on. You're gonna line them up, peel the 3M back, and apply pressure, and that's really just it. That's really all this kit takes. I'm going to start off by putting the passenger side door on, because that's the first piece I pulled out. So I'm going to set you guys up, and then hopefully you guys are able to see the process. So let's go. So all we're going to do is peel back this 3M. I know people that have like Teslas and Model Ys or Model 3s, and they love the wood, but I just don't. Again, it just doesn't go with anything else on the interior. I can understand if there was other wood in the car, like let's say, you know, like BMW, Mercedes, right? And you can't really compare Tesla to those brands, but they have wood in the car, you know. So I was like, okay, well, if you're gonna have wood in the car, all right, cool. It flows throughout the entire cabin, like in the back, on the armrest a little bit. They incorporate it into other pieces and make it a full package, right? Not just let's just slap some wood on the front and call it a day. And that's just simply not the case. Like I said, these things are just what you want to do. Once you get one of the edges, which I'm trying to get and pull back. There we go. So what I want to do, you want to fold it up like that, so then when you put it on, you could just peel back, right? I just got to make sure I do that for all the pieces, you know. And you could do it that way, but you don't have to do it that way. You really don't. Like, I think that's overkill to take apart the door panel just to put these on. Yes, you can adhere them a little bit better, and yes, you'll get a much closer fit, but the way I'm going to do it is also a pretty good way as well. So the way we're going to do this is that we're going to start off by starting off with this edge piece here. All right. And again, you want to make sure these pieces are all out of the way, facing out. So you want to fold it over like that. And then what you want to do, you want to get in that corner like that. Again, you do not want any of the wood to be shown. You want this to be as close to flush as possible. And I think I just got it to where I want it. So you just start peeling back like that. So we can lay that down. All right. We can pull this back. That goes to the whole thing. Okay. So, like I said, once you have these in place, you push down as hard as you can. Like I said, I got it all the way to the edge. It's all the way tucked back here. So now you just keep pulling a little bit, and then you just push down. Do the same thing with this. Push down. So I gotta get that piece because this piece just broke. The tape did, not anything else, but just the tape did. So I can still do the bottom here. Just push that down. And like I said, that's not coming off. And that's all it is. Look at that. Look how good that looks. That looks so much better than the wood already. And we still have to do the dashboard and the other side. So I'm going to take you guys to the driver's side. We're going to do that door. And then the finale, we're going to go ahead. This looks really good. I really like the way this looks. I really do. Really does set the car off. All right, so now I'm gonna do the driver's side door. Look at that. Just look at that. This looks so much better than that. I'm gonna do the driver's side now. All right, so the same thing like this one's gonna apply. You're gonna stick this piece all the way in here. And the good thing is this is flexible a little bit, so you can really just really get it pushed in there like that. So we just gotta do the same thing with the tape, all the fun old tape. So we'll peel this back. All right, so I ended up figuring this out. It was easier with the knife pulling it, the the protective adhesive part from the back. So now we're gonna go, now we're good. I'm gonna slide. Oh, hang on. Don't wanna lose that guy. I'm gonna make sure it's snug all the way back there like so. And just push that down. All right, now I wanna start off with the top first. Move that back just a little bit. And then adhere that down. Then we'll do the same thing with this side. Adhere that down. There we go. Adhere that down like that, like so. Keep going. Push down. As it's just easy to push down as you go. Same thing with the top. Keep going. Boom. And then we'll just keep going along with it. Like alright, this is good now. We can okay. I'm gonna do the top first. We're gonna get that adhered. There we go. And the front. Boom, like that. And all we gotta work on now is the bottom. Peel that up. Boom. And then just push that down. Look how good that looks. And it's real carbon fiber. So look how good that looks, man. That's just so much better. Now the fun part is gonna be the dash. The dash is gonna be fun just because of the fact it's the whole piece. Most of the kits that you get that have covers for these are split in the middle, but in this one it's the whole single piece in one shot. So wish me luck. Here is the dashboard piece, and it's just 3 strips of 3M that go over it. So, and it goes across the whole thing. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off on each edge, push it down, lay this, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the other edge down there. Once I do that, then I will lay it down piece by piece, and then lay down, pull a little bit, lay down, pull a little bit as I go. The only hard part about it is going to be this middle one, because I can't pull it off to the side like I normally would. So definitely goes like this. First things first, I'm sure, considering that this looks like it's a mold piece, I just want to make sure it fits in here. It's actually a really snug fit. So what I'm worried about, okay, yeah, what we're gonna do is peel back these 3 pieces of 3M, and then we'll start on this edge, and then we'll start, laying it all down. Got these 3 loose like that. We're gonna, oh God, Lord. It's just one shot. There we go. Alright, so we start off on that edge. We're gonna work with the back first, like that. Boom, middle. We gotta do the middle too with it, because if we don't, it'll get stuck. So what I want to do is I want to get that middle lined up, and then we'll pull the bottom one. Don't pull too hard, because once you break that, you can't lift this up again. So I'm gonna pull it to about here, and we'll stick that in. Boom. Like so. All right. And basically what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna keep going down the road, down the path. So again, start with the top, I just pulled that middle one far because of the screen here. And then I'll pull this edge as well to about towards the end of the screen. Like here. Perfect. Then we'll just lay down, layer on down. Boom. Yeah, night and day. Night and day compared to the wood. This is so much better. So much better. It looks like it's gonna be pretty simple, guys. You know, I'm gonna take you on the other side, see how I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna finish off. And then we'll do some glory shots of, you know, the full interior with the new carbon fiber inserts. But look at that. Look how good that looks. Look and see how it matches everything in the interior. Yes, it quiets the interior down, but then you have the light grays, the dark grays, the Alcantara blacks. You have the carbon fiber bits as well, which tie to like some of the exterior features, exterior carbon fiber bits that I added on the car, or the black emblems also as well. So look at that. Much better. Look at the door. Much better. All right, I'm gonna take you guys to the other side and we're gonna finish this up. So we're just gonna continue on as we were. We're gonna that middle one is right here, but we already pulled that. So we just gotta pull the end now on the bottom. Actually bring this up so I can clear the screen and come to the other side. Like so. Boom. And we don't want the middle to get, you know, we don't want the middle to be left behind first, the middle strip. So again, just apply pressure. And the good thing about this as well is that in the sunlight, it heats up the whatchamacallit, the dashboard. So the 3M will really adhere to it later on once it's like sitting in the sun or whatever. So I'm just gonna pull this middle one all the way out now. Pretty much, yeah. We'll pull the middle one out. Okay, the middle one's all the way out. Let's start with the top. I mean, pretty much we're already lined up already, so we could pull this one. So the top and the middle one off first, all the way to the edge. Let that down, and then this should just slide over like so. Here we go. So what's really interesting about these pieces is that it does line up, but it comes up a little bit on the end here, and you really have to like push it down to really like let it stay. So it's not perfect, but again, I don't care too much about the sides because you're never gonna see that, right? You're never gonna see the sides because the door is closed, and no one's ever gonna look really at that on there. It's not gonna easily fall, but it makes it a really tight fit, right? I mean, listen, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I'll take this any day of the week. Yep. You're never gonna see this. This is the only bit. I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't know if you can see the little bit of brown that's in here. And this doesn't sit really flush. But again, I mean, like the door's gonna close on this and it's gonna be perfectly fine. But yeah. Oh, this looks 10 times better. Look at the carbon fiber in the sun. Look at that. Look how good that looks. Like, this kind of makes the interior complete for me at this point, because now everything is kind of uniform. You see, you had that brown before, now you have this carbon fiber. It's like a sheen or a matte finish. This is their matte finish. They have a gloss version as well, and they have forged carbon, which is kind of cool. But forged carbon, I think, is just a little too much. It's not a race car. People are already flaming me for putting carbon fiber inserts in it anyway, but this is really subtle and nice, and I like it. This is dope. If you did like this video, I actually wanted to just talk about Yezlak. Thank you so much for Yezlak being a partner of this channel. As you guys know, we did the Uber Turbine wheels, the wheel covers for the 18-inch wheels that come on a standard Model 3 or a Model 3 long-range dual motor, not the sport wheels. Not the 19-inch sport wheels, but the 18 standard wheels. The covers for them. We also did the carbon fiber rear deck spoiler from Yezlak as well. And now we match their matte carbon fiber wing with the inserts, which I'm very, very pleased with. It kind of really now ties the interior together, and there's no eyesore at this point for me now. It's actually really cool to see like the whole matte finish, and it looks great. If you do like Yezlak's products, I'm actually going to put their link down in the description below, so you can go there if you have a Model 3, Model Y, Model S, Model X. And also if you have the new Model Y Jupiter, or if you have the new Highland Model 3, they make parts for those vehicles as well. I will put a link down in the description below, so you can see where I see how I got these on here, and you know, see how much they cost and everything like that. I don't think they're expensive for the price point for real carbon, and it doesn't look like the cheap ABS ones. They do make those as well if you don't care and you just want the look for a cheaper price. But I wanted to actually have like real carbon in the car, and this definitely fits that build. But guys, if you did like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Also make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to JR14. You guys always remember, now we have carbon fiber bits in the interior, and it looks completely sick. You guys always remember, cars are a lifestyle.